Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Point on That podcast, and I'm your host, Johnny B. All right, we got a really special show today, y'all. I got a really good friend of mine on today. Scott should be my co-host, but we got a little problem trying to negotiate the contracts up. But here we are. We're trying to make it happen. Get to listen to something interesting to listen to, some different voice to listen to. So, like I said, just welcome to the show. Rashad, what's going on, my man?
What's up? What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Man,
You
I can
good?
hear you. I can hear you loud and clear, man. What's good?
Not much, man. Just ready for bed.
Man, come on, man. It's too early for bed. It's only 10 o'clock.
See, when you work out like I do, you need to rest.
Well, you're in line because I haven't touched the weight in about a month. I'm
You way
getting,
behind.
yeah, I'm getting fat, bro. Like, for real. But you know what, though?
Mm.
Actually, I picked up some weight today, man. Some dude up in Malta sent me a weight. It was about $150 for a bunch of 10 pounds, man. I'm so mad about that, but it was better than nothing I have.
But you gonna walk around the mall with those? Like the old folks power walking?
Hey, whatever I got to do. Whatever I got to do to get this workout in, that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh man.
So, I mean, look, I try to get the weight from Walmart, Dick's Sport, Target, the out.
Yeah, weights are so it's funny you say that because people were gung ho and going crazy on the toilet paper.
Yeah,
But if you're in the like industry of working out, whether it's going to like a mega gym like LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, whatever, CrossFit,
right.
if you're looking for weights, the weights are like there's no weights, and if people do post them via Facebook, Craigslist, they go ASAP, and people are marking up the prices
Oh yeah.
ridiculously, which is crazy, but people are buying them. So
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah. Like dude literally just grabbed the weight out of the junk, man. Like it had dust on it, mildew on it. I mean, look, they think I could win a virus on it. I don't even know, but I had to get it because I need something to use. So, and then now I got home and I reached out to my buddy. I was like, listen, man. So like I sent a group chat to all my soccer buddies. Anybody has some weight I can use. So finally, I'm getting some good feedback. Uh, so I should be picking up about 150 worth of weight tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that, man. I got to get it together,
Man, you
bro.
should have let me know. I got some workouts for you to do with no weight. Some good ones.
Sure, I know what cal I can do without weight. I just want some weight.
I
I know what I can do without weights. I just don't want to do that.
hear, yeah.
I'm trying to do some deadlift, do some power clean, get back to my old self. Remember that old self? I used to be like Brian out there on the
I
court.
don't remember that.
Oh, come on, man. It'll be that long. Hey, you know what I'm gonna tell you though? So, like, shout out to Pete, man. I know Pete's listening, and you're gonna let me hear about this. So, Pete sent me a text message, right? So Pete said, "Hey, man, John, I got a buddy of mine trying to play ball." I was like, "Yeah, oh, go ahead, send him through." LA Fitness, we're hoping. I'm out there, LeBron. Can't nobody guard me. I'm dropping 30. Everybody knows that, right?
Oh man.
So, Pete said, so Pete was like, all right, my buddy gonna be there. I was like, who? He's like, Rashad. I said, okay, send him up. He's like, hey man, he playing the NFL. I said, oh, okay, well, we'll be ready, right? So I showed up at LA Fitness, and I'm looking for an NFL player, right? Somebody big, huge, or whatever. The misconception that everybody in the league is about 250 and they can bench 500 pounds. So I walked in LA Fitness, and I'm looking around. All right, I don't see nobody out here that look like, they're benching 500 or, they're killing out there. So, all right, let's play. So here Pete walks in, and Pete's like, yeah, that's Rashad right over there. I said, all right, let's play. I'm going to drop 30, let him know, I'm the king of the court, right? So the whole time, and I remember we started playing, and we didn't guard each other for a while, and we started guarding each other. And really what did it for me, and my buddy does this, shout out to Ansys, man. He does this all the time. He's a chick, but he's always doing it because he played like high school football or whatever, right? So every time I try to dribble past him, he put his hands right on my hips.
Yes, sir.
And basketball players don't do that, right? No,
They don't.
basketball players don't do that. They don't. So when I saw that, and Ansys did it before, I said, yeah, all right, Pete ain't lying. This dude he playing the league. Because that right there, because that move right there slowed me down. So every single time I felt that, I was like, why is it doing that?
That-
You know. So,
That's what we're taught as
but I
defensive
did
backs, man. Put the hands on the hips, slow them down.
slow him down. I learned it. You know, I learned how to counter it though, like Kobe. How to counter that move. Get the hands off the hips.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. I know coronavirus kind of shutting everything down, and you got that charity that you do every year, man. What's going on with that? Is that still gonna happen?
Yeah, so you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year or not. This was actually would have been the 10th year. It was supposed to be in March, and then I pushed it back to April. So it was actually supposed to be like last week. Last week, I believe
Mm,
April 4th. I can't even remember the day, but yeah, with with the coronavirus shutting everything down, uh,
right,
if I do it, it's gonna be either I would say right before school. But if I do it, I want to do it the right way, with especially it being the 10th year. So I don't really want to rush. Although it's here we are in April. Obviously, back in New York, they go back to school to around September. So I mean,
right.
that leaves me plenty of time. But I don't know. I kind of got mixed feelings of really doing it this year. Just had a lot of personal stuff going on, so I wasn't really into it. So this kind of
Right,
helped.
right.
This kind of helped because who knows what? Yeah,
Coronavirus,
because who knows how it went.
huh?
But
Right.
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I guess an extra year of planning it doesn't hurt,
Yeah,
right?
not at all. The only thing that it may hurt, which is that the funds that are raised from that event goes towards scholarship for kids going into
Right.
college. So I may not be able to, participate in that factor of it this year either. So we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we got some listeners that still want to donate, and help us out and put some money towards that charity. Tell the good folks out there what charity we're talking about, man.
Yeah. So the charity is called "It's Okay to Dream." It's something I came up with about 11 years ago. A friend of mine. Well, the way I came up with it was I was actually doing an autograph signing. And I know like every player, whatever sport it is, they got like a little saying or whatever it is. I was like, I need to come up with something. So I started
Right.
just writing like it's okay to dream. And my father was like, man, that should be your slogan. So I came up with
Right.
that. I
That's
came up
nice.
with that, and the mindset of it is really, and it goes towards anyone, whether you're a kid, adult, or whatever you got planned, is because how many times are we told as even adults, kids, well, you got a dream that you want to fulfill. People are gonna tell you,
Right.
hey man, that's crazy. You can't do that, this and that. So
Listen. Yep. Haters.
yeah, it's okay to
Yep.
dream, but there's more to that. You gotta obviously put the actions into it. So since I've been doing it for this would have been the I've been doing it for 11 years. This would have been the 10th year of the celebrity basketball event,
Right.
um, in which current NFL players, ex NFL players. We've had musicians come through. We've had street ballers come through. It's been a good time. So uh,
Yeah, it's fun. I think I've been to the last four. So it's definitely a good place to be at. And then you got the my favorite part is the what was it, Saturday we do the 3v3.
yeah, 3-on-3 is the following day, which I was gonna get it. I wasn't gonna do that this year because the numbers have been down. So I felt like it
Right.
was kind of a waste of time, honestly. So when I first started, I kid you not, there was at least 28 to 35 teams. It was a lot. It was a
Oh,
lot of teams, but most of those teams were just guys coming out to support. Out
right.
there in jeans playing. They had no no reason to be out there whatsoever. But I appreciated the support
Right.
year
Right.
after year, and I think that kind of and it's a I see it as a good thing and a bad thing because it started off with great amount of numbers, which is huge and good for support. The years going by, the numbers have gotten smaller, but the competition got much better, like
Much better. Yeah.
much
Yeah.
better.
And
So yeah, go
right. And
ahead.
that's the thing though, because I've been and I've seen it, right? And one of the things I noticed is you got like 5, 6 dudes on one team,
Yep.
right? You only need three per team. So if the two subs just put another guy, that can be that can be another team right there. So that can be more competition. But you have like 5 legit players on one team, and the games are so short. Like you should just make that team into two. That would make it more better. Would be more team that's actually out there competing against each other rather than having to deal with one team with a full squad of like really really solid players.
Yeah, because like I said, the first few years you wouldn't really, and we always the luck of the draw. We didn't like seed do any seeding, but you really wouldn't play tough competition to maybe like your third or fourth game.
Right.
And recently, now it's like first game is like it's pretty much
Yeah.
like a final. Like
Yeah.
it's quick. It's either gonna be quick, like you're gonna get blown out real quick, which we got blown out. You know,
Yeah. We did.
I think it was 13-0,
I wasn't
or
on the court.
or it's gonna be a
I wasn't
long
on the
game.
court.
I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, you was on the court, man. I made
Hey,
all.
I was playing D. I was playing D.
Ain't no defense on 3-on-3. You gotta score.
Yeah, I play D too. Sure, that's true. That's what I do.
Oh
But we
man,
just got to get. Hey, listen, if Richard McBucket would win, so Richard, if you're
yeah.
listening, stop breaking the shots, buddy.
It went
Damn,
when
we
he
lost
get
the
hot.
game because of you.
When he gets hot though, it's. I remember the first year. He was hot, but
He was
I
hot.
think that's what any shooter, man. If the shooter ain't on, they're in for a long day. But a shooter's gonna shoot, so I mean I don't blame him for
Right.
keep trying.
Right. And that's the problem, though, right? If you're a shooter, even if you miss two in a row, you're going to keep shooting. Then you miss five in a row, you keep shooting. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay. But the thing is, I've been playing with Rich for so long, like I know he can make those shots. So even when he miss them, I'm throwing it right back to him because I
yeah,
know he's going to hit the next one. And
yeah.
then that boy went like 1 for 40 the whole tournament. Man, I could have done that. I could have done that. I could have made 10 out of 40. That's for sure.
Oh man.
Hey, Richard, you out of the team, buddy. I'm sorry, man. We're not putting you on no more. You're through. We got to get somebody else. Get Pete on the
We
squad.
get Pete, man. Uncle
Yeah,
Pete.
let's get Uncle Pete. Let's get Pete on the squad, man. Hey, speaking of sports, man, you heard about this kid Jalen Green going over to the G League, bypassing college and all that?
I heard about that briefly. My cousins and I were talking about it via text. We didn't get too deep into conversation, but what one thing that he mentioned, what I think is going to be, I mean, NCAA's, I think is going to be in trouble because I mean, this league is going to take kids out of high school and pay them X amount of money, dollars,
500K. That's what he's getting. 500K.
500K. I mean, out of high school, come on.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
now, don't get me
But
wrong. I mean, the college experience, I don't think there's nothing like it, no matter what, like
right,
going to the
right.
league or nothing. But nowadays, I mean, 500K right out of high school, what's that? Kids are what, typically 18, 19?
Yeah, 17, 18. Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but out of the 500K, by the time he paid taxes, he's got 250K left. If he has an agent, he's
Yeah.
paying a lot of money. I'm not sure how much the agent's taking, right?
Yeah, I think they get 3 or
So, I
four
mean, yeah, it's
percent.
still good money. Yeah, I mean, he's still got good money left, but all we see is 500K, but the kid's only taking home probably like 200K. Still good money for 18-year-old.
Yeah, well, you got to think about also like college. I mean, if you that guy, do you do one and done or do you go just get 500? I mean,
But I think you lose a lot of money though, right? So check this out. Look at Zion. Zion went to college and built a brand.
hmm
Right? We heard about him and all that, but he wasn't really a brand yet. But he went to college and he built that brand. And then he came out of college after 1 year. And Jordan gave him what, 60, 70 mil off the bat?
yeah, you're
And
right.
now he's doing commercials. Like, because if you go to college, you build your brand. Like that followers that you get if you go to Kentucky, if you go to Duke, you're on TV every single week. Nobody's watching the G League right now.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll put on NBA TV, but that's not prime time, right? I mean,
What's the other
I'm
league
I'm
that
glad
got?
the kid is doing it.
What's the other league? What's Ice Cube league? That's it.
Oh yeah, the 3v3 thing. That's an old
Yeah,
man. That's an old man league. But I know Ice Cube talking about he's not an old man league. We'll take high school kids. I know
yeah,
high school kids going over there.
yeah.
You know, and
There's a kid back back in the area where I'm from, Hudson, New York. Actually, I believe it's Saugerties High School he goes to. Dior, his name is Dior. I want to say Johnson. I can't recall his name, but he committed to Syracuse, and he's gonna be Dior Johnson. He's gonna be He's the truth. He spent the summer with LeBron and LeBron's son. Like if you look on LeBron's Instagram, he's on there with him, like eating dinner with him and all that stuff. That Taco Tuesday. But
Oh
this
yeah,
dude's legit, man. Dior Johnson, check him out. Like I said, him, and if you also follow Syracuse, I believe his name is he went to Glens Falls High School, which is where you're in the area where you're at,
right. The
Jason.
same school that Joe Girardi went
Yeah,
to.
yep, that's who. Yeah, so Gerard went to Syracuse. Is at Syracuse now too.
Yep, it's the Syracuse now. Yep.
So, but me personally, as a overall player, I think this Dior dude is better. Gerard is a good player too. Don't get me wrong. I watched him first-handedly as a freshman in the section championship. Hudson beat him, but I mean he was a one-man show, but he was still finding ways to drop with him 30 plus.
To get it done. Yep.
So
Yeah, that's my kind of guy. Dropping 30 like I do every time I
here
hoop.
we go. You only played
I hoop drop.
11. You only played 11 at LA Fitness. Don't nobody play defense. They sit back. Woo woo. You hear that? Woo. Yo yo.
Yeah, I know, right? Everybody wants to shoot over there, man. Everybody
Uh,
wants to shoot. But the thing about the college game, though, is I don't think the NCAA really is losing anything, right? Because
hmm
I think they give the kids money, the kids are giving the NCAA. And what I mean by that is, though, like, so take out the top 10 players.
money by exposure. I think I know what
As,
you're saying.
yeah, exactly, right? Because if you take out the top 10 players out of high school, they decide to go to the G League or overseas or whatever, the NCAA is still going to be a show. Because then the
hmm
next guy is going to be the top dog now, right? Number
Yeah.
11th player, the 12th player. Like Kentucky Brand's not going nowhere. The UConn, the Syracuse, the Duke, those brands are going to be there. So either the players are good or not, they'll be on TV. So, but I get it. It's a lot of money for a kid. You can't pass that up. But hopefully the G League is actually developing to something better so these kids can actually go there and train and develop and then go to the
Yeah.
NBA. Because I hate seeing them kids in the NBA and can't do nothing, man. It's just like,
Oh
dude,
yeah.
just stay in school, man. Work on your game.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if you got select players that obviously could just make that jump from 1 year to college
Right,
to the pros. I mean, you got players like I mean, look. I mean, what if? Imagine if Kyrie Irving stayed 4 years at Duke. I mean, he's already. I don't even think he needed to, but just all these players that just one and done is it's just crazy. I
right,
personally think they should stay longer, but I've never been in that situation either. But I also know, you know, I played professional football. The 4 years in college by far outweighs the experience I had playing professional sports. By
really,
far. Like people don't realize, like, yeah, the money and all that stuff is cool. I mean, it's a business though.
right,
So is college, but it's more of the experience of just going to class. If you play
right,
sport, if you played sports, you know the sports world. You got the college. College is all in one
right,
inside that circle. But there's also another circle within the big circle of college, which is athletics. And you kind of got your own little, like, I don't want to say cult, but like your tribe, you know,
right,
and
right,
tribe, man, it's just, I don't know,
right,
man, it's just something that people got to experience to really understand.
right. I mean, and in college, you still feel like a kid. You still feel like a kid because it's nothing but a bunch of kids surrounding you, right? The students on
hmm
campus, your teammate. When you get to the pros, you got a grown man with you. You
Yeah.
got adult chain after your name. Adult want to be around you. So I think it changes for the kids. So if you don't have the right group around you, you can probably really get lost in all that shuffle once you get to the pros.
Yeah, because you got to change your mindset, your mentality, how you carry yourself. And you got to also realize uh, the way you play is affects other people's, income.
Right. Right.
So,
That's true. That's true. Very true. Very true, man. Hey, this is the Point Noted Podcast. I'm your host, Johnny B. We're Rashad B. Hey, appreciate you guys for listening. Tune in for the next episode, y'all. Let's get it cracking.
yes, sir.